Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
And I'm Bob Parcell.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
We also have a great presence on the web where we're located at mountaintolake.com.
Office hours there at 195 South Main Street are from 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Agents are in and out throughout that period and even after office hours. So if you have an interest in reaching out and buying or selling your property, we'd love to visit with you. Feel free to stop by anytime. And of course, our numbers and email addresses are on our website at mountaintolake.com. At any point in time, if you have any questions about real estate, buying or selling, and you want to pose those questions to us here on the show, we'd love to hear from you and be glad to share with you some of our thoughts and wisdom here about any questions you may have. And feel free to pose those on our at any of our website opportunities. We've got mountaintolake.com where you can reach out and find our phone numbers and contact information, as well as our Facebook page. You certainly can pose those questions directly there, and we'd love to share any answers, try to help out in whatever way we can.
And speaking of answers, it could be that we're the source of the source. It's not that we would know all the answers, but we would certainly try to answer anything the best that we could. And as we continue through the fall season, we plead with you, if you're sitting on the fence as far as thinking about selling your home, we have numerous serious buyers out there. And as a matter of fact, as buyers are looking at the wonderful interest rates that we have right now, they are very anxious to find a property that would be their dream home, or maybe a step-up property or a size-down property. We have all kinds of buyers out there, and they're already qualified. They're just kind of stalking the market. And as we've had folks looking at our show and calling us, it's interesting the questions that we will come up with. And just as Steve shared with you, if you have a particular question that you have on your mind, please contact us. So I'm going to think about, or as we go through today's show, we work with numerous buyers and sellers, and as we're going through transactions, they always have questions, and that's what's good, I think, that because you need questions answered before you make that offer on a house, or you need those questions answered before you list your house. So Steve, what's on you all's mind? Bob, you and Steve, what is going on right now, or what have you heard during working with folks this past week?
Well, Bob, I'll throw this one up to you. I got this last night. How does the age of an HVAC unit affect the value of a home? So what would you say to that? How would you pose that, your response?
Well, what we were talking about before the show, for a buyer, well, if I'm really answering your question with this, but for a buyer, if a heat pump or hot water heater is old, but it's in safe and working order, as a result of the home inspection, if it's deemed to be in safe and working order, it's really not reasonable to come back and ask for them to be replaced, as long as it's in safe working order. Sometimes what that means as a buyer is you need to be real observant as you go through the home and maybe try to determine the approximate age of things like that are a big deal to you as a buyer. So I think that's one part of it, but I guess as a seller, maybe that's what you're asking. I think, again, if it's in working order, it should pass the home inspection. If you have something that you're trying to do your absolute best to get an advantage over another property on the market, if it's very old and you want to replace it, Betty has pointed out a lot of times cost versus value. For example, you put in a new heat pump and it costs $6,000. I don't know what the studies show. Maybe you get $3,500 more for your house, but it may be that you sell it because you have this new heat pump sitting there that's not only new, but it's very efficient. So maybe you always got to think like the other side as a seller. If you have a 25-year-old heat pump that's working and you want to be real proactive, I guess you could put one in that might help sway someone purchase your house. But I think the bigger implication really is for the buyer. You walk in the house and you don't notice that the heat pump's 25 years old or 18 years old, and then you come back later, and when that age is determined in the home inspection, if that is a concern for you, just know going in, try to determine that before you make an offer.
Sure. No, I think that's, I think the thing I'm hearing you say is, if you're a buyer, try to pull that try to gather as much information as you can to help understand, what is the condition of the home, and HVAC unit or a water pump, water heater. I mean, all those things are a part of the overall home, and try to gather as much information as you can.
But I would also tell a buyer, don't borrow trouble. In other words, the house that I live in is an older air conditioner. When I bought it, it wasn't a top of the line unit, and it's very old, but it's still running. So the point is, when you buy one, if it's older and it's still in working order and you have it serviced, then maybe it'll hang in there for you for 6 or 7 more years. So don't get too proactive and get to changing things that are working, because one day something's going to break. You have no choice but to fix it.
Sure. No,
You might be out of money.
That's very true. Very true. We are actually, Bob, contemplating at our home doing some painting and trying to get things a little tidied up. And I know this is just a little helpful trivia I'll share, but the 2021 Sherwin-Williams Paint of the Year is Urban Bronze. So I just thought I'd share that with you all. I didn't know that. It's relatively new, you'd say, headline, if you will. But so if you're interested, Bob, in a little Urban Bronze at your house, here's a nice little swatch for you to take and see where you might be able to incorporate that in your home.
It's a good color, good neutral color.
I'm not so sure that we're going to incorporate it in our painting, but anyway, nonetheless, there we go. Miss Betty, do we have some homes to show today?
So we do, but I want to ask you too about what about an accent wall? When I look at that color, I would think that if you have a really spacious room, that color would be okay, but I would imagine it'd be beautiful as an accent wall. But I'm not a painter. I'm not an interior decorator either. So that's just my opinion, that I could see that color definitely be used in certain places. But again, when you've got a smaller area and you use a dark color, that kind of pulls us in closer. So anyway. Okay, yes, we have some great homes. The first one I want to show you is this home that's located in Tanglewood Hills. And I know when Julie listed the house, she said this home is not going to last. And so within 2 days, there was multiple offers. So that's why it's so important as a buyer, for you to be very prepared. This is a gorgeous 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. It's convenient to all the amenities around Rocky Mount. It's located just outside of Rocky Mount, but when you put together a nice rocking chair front porch, you have oversized 2-car garage. Your bedrooms most of them are upstairs. The master bedroom is upstairs as well. Sometimes we think about, it's not one-level living. Well, it's okay. So you can see that homes do continue to sell quickly in specific price ranges, just because they show well, they're in a great location, they have meet all the boxes that buyer is looking for. So again, this home was spacious rooms in it. It showed well. The location was wonderful. The backyard was wonderful as well, as far as you can be very close to all the amenities, but yet you have the privacy that you might enjoy as well. So this was a great listing. It lasted 2 days, and let's move on to a listing that's for sale right now.
So we're going to move to another great location here on Foggy Ridge Road. This is a 59-acre farm. It's an older home on it, but it's been renovated, and you're not going to beat the front porch views here anywhere around from this home. The views here are very, very nice. Just lots and lots of, well, privacy, and then you got that you're just your own little spot, if you will. This, as I mentioned, there are 59 acres here on Foggy Ridge Road. If you're not familiar, if you're coming from Roanoke on 220 south through Boone's Mill, you'll turn right on Iron Ridge and then left on Foggy Ridge. And this farm is out there on the left. But great property here. Lots of things to show you, so we're going to jump right in. Here's a picture of the family room with a really nice brick fireplace. It does have gas logs in it. Here's a kitchen with a ton of space as far as storage space for pot and pans there, Betty. I know that that's always something you like. Move through. It's a nice living room. And the master bedroom here. Very nice large master bedroom. This home boasts 4 bedrooms and 1 full bath. It does have a detached 2-door garage that you get a chance to see there as well. Nice little mudroom as you walk in off of the covered Florida room. An additional bedroom. So another other 4 bedrooms. Here's that Florida room I was talking about. You walk in here. Very nice if you're interested in sitting out and having a little coffee and maybe reading the papers. Would be a great spot to do that. But then you come around, this property does have additional barns and storage areas. It's currently being used a crop for soybeans, but just wonderful views. There's a great shot of this 31 by 32 garage here. Very nice area. You can do a little bit of everything in there, Bob. There's a shot of the barns, a 36 by 70 barn, along with a 20 by 42 shed. So here's a nice aerial view of the property. Just a very nice spot here on Foggy Ridge Road in Rocky Mount, 59 acres.
So we'll go from Foggy Ridge Road across 220 to this home on Riverbend Drive. It's a 1-owner home. It's 2 lots totaling just under 13 acres. They both border the Blackwater River. Access to the river is very easy. It's to the right of that detached building you see on the right. Very easy access to the water. We have some pictures of the river frontage. This 1-owner home was originally built in 1993, had a major addition that you're looking at here in 2007. Entry-level features 2,180 square feet, hardwood floors, entry-level laundry, 2 full baths, and large master suite on the entry, so you can have 1 level living. In addition to this nice large family room, this addition also expanded the entry-level master suite and provided a dry patio underneath and 2 screen porches, so you can sit on the back. It's very private, especially in the back. Nice open kitchen area, good sized dining area to the left, in addition to the island where you could put a few bar stools. If you come in the covered front porch, you step in this nice living room. This is one of 3 gas log fireplaces, a nice bay window. As I mentioned, it has an extremely large entry-level master suite. In addition to the master bath, there's also a second full bath on the entry level. You come in from the entry-level attached 2-car garage into a large mud room with a full bath there and laundry. Of course, another full bath with this master suite. Upstairs, there's 1,700 square feet, 4 more bedrooms, 2 more full baths, and a den area. All good-sized bedrooms, lots of closet space.
That looks like that might be that color for 2021. How about that? It's already being used. So now it's the poplar.
It took a while for it to win the national award.
Okay.
We'll say that picture had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Then the lower level is another 1,200 square feet. The 3rd gas log fireplace and full bath. Finished very well. So a little kitchenette in the lower level. There's also a 1-car garage underneath, in addition to the 2-car that are attached on the entry level. So you have a 5-bedroom, 5 full bath home with 3 places, 3 garage parking spots. Good view of the dry patio area. And one of the 2 screen porches that were added. You also have this nice detached 28 by 50 workshop with a full basement. There's water to this building. It's also a place to put 4 cars underneath. A lot of value in this building, a lot of value in the second lot. Now, there's new construction on Riverbend now. There's another lot for sale. My opinion is this other lot that comes with this home listing is worth at least $40,000. No telling what it costs just to put the foundation and retaining wall for this building. So if you're looking at this house, we're getting a lot of attention lately. There's roughly $100,000 of value in this detached building and the second lot. And it's very easy to get to the river, and this is what it looks like when you get there. So great place to be, extremely convenient to Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill, but very secluded once you get there. So great property on Riverbend Drive, secluded setting, a little bit north of Rocky Mount.
Our next property is located on Algoma Road, and as far as the banners that you see on the pictures, it appears that I get the honor of showing you properties that came on the market, got multiple offers, and went under contract very quickly. This home is definitely the cozy brick home that many people sought after, with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, a full walkout basement, out in a rural area. It really attracted the buyer. It has an open family room, as you can see, the eating area, the kitchen area there, all open. It was a night, well, I say it was. It is a very spacious room. You've got a total of 1,920 square feet of living space in this home. So you've got nice living space on the entry level. This is one of the 3 bedrooms, and then your bath that's on that entry level. And then on the lower level, it's nice and open as well, so you've got potential to use it how you want to, but also a very spacious bedrooms on that lower level and a very nice sized bathroom. Good storage in this particular property. It is a full walkout basement, as you can see from this picture, and even under the carport you've got that nice workroom. So there is a storage building or a separate shed along with the property. Very nice backyard. It's no wonder with these views and with a home like this that it went under contract so quickly. It was located on Algoma Road.
So from up in Algoma Road, we're going to head over to Roanoke. This is a property on Old Mill Road. It's a newer home, but it's all one level living. It's a great location. It's been very well maintained. Walk in, it's got a nice open floor plan. You walk in from the foyer, nice open gas log fireplace. Really nice hardwood floors throughout this home, along with tile in the shower and the bathrooms. Get a chance to see as you move around. Kitchen, granite countertops, soft close cabinets, which is always nice from that standpoint, especially if you've got children, Bob. They're not slamming them. It's nice soft close. I just appreciate things like that.
How do you keep them from slamming them?
Well, these soft close, you just touch them and they just close themselves. It's very nice.
Okay.
I recommend, if you're not familiar with it, you ought to check it out sometime. But so wonderful kitchen here, lots of storage space, dining area. Here's a nice sunroom. This home boasts 3 bedrooms and 3 full baths, additional half bath. It's a total of 2,200. A little almost 2,300 square feet. Here's a shot of the master bedroom and the master bath. This actually has 2 masters on it. So you have a couple of different options there if you're interested. This home is totally handicap accessible. So if you're interested and have need for that, this will be a great place to check that out. Home does have a nice pool, if you're interested in that. It's a brand new pool cover. Been installed here recently. So I don't know, we're winding down the pool season, but get ready for next year. great back deck, backyard here. Do some entertaining, enjoy a little family fun time here. So maybe grill a piece of meat here, steak, or I guess chicken if you're into that kind of thing. Another really nice backyard, very level here. It's 1.24 acres. Here, a very nice property on Old Mill Road in Roanoke.
Next, we'll travel to a lot that's went under contract very quickly on Saddleback Trail. That's in Windy Gap Mountain Village in the Hardy area. If you travel on 116 from Burke Chimney, you get to the top of Windy Gap Mountain. It's a very nice subdivision on your left. And if you're considering listing a piece of property, a lot, or a home, I think it's a real advantage you consider our company, because this particular owner did a real wise thing. We were real prepared when we went to list this property. There's a lot of rock on the property, but he had a soil test previously done for a drain field on a community lot. Also has public water, which we identified. So when someone looked at this lot, the first question was going to be, is it going to perk? There's a lot of rock here. But again, he had it perked. We had the information from the health department. We had the information from Aqua Virginia for the water. So the point I'm trying to make is we have a lot of experienced agents at Mountain to Lake Realty, and I think we can sit with you and hopefully have a good plan so that when you first list something, people have questions. Hopefully we're not floundering trying to answer these questions, be real proactive and have that information out for the buyer or their agent real quickly. So that's what happened here. And I think if the owner had not done that and we hadn't obtained that information, I doubt we would have obtained the contract. But anyway, that's my opinion on how I think we can help you to get the best first impression when your property hits the market.
Well, in the reality, Bob, here, I mean, this property was on the market, what, a couple of days?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're ready. You helped them, got them prepared.
As an owner, what you don't want to do, you want to be prepared to close. If you will list something, you want to sell something, and you know something up front, there's no point in delaying having that information and maybe losing the buyer. So your best chance to get the best price on anything is when you first list it. And in order to do that, almost doesn't count. So to do that, you need to have a lot of questions that the buyer might have addressed up front, so you can not flounder as an owner and go to the closing and sell it.
Be ready.
Another property that went under contract very quickly, and it was a great price range. We're under 100,000, but whether it is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home that offers just a tad over 1,000 square feet. But whether it was the breathtaking views that you have from this property, once again, being prepared. The property had been surveyed. There were stakes that are still set for the boundary, so it's 11.72 acres. And so anytime you have a little bit of acreage like that, it's always nice for the buyer to be able to see those boundary lines. So just as Bob is saying, getting those sellers prepared and for the questions that the buyers will have, and just being proactive. That really helps. And so again, this property only lasted on the market 2 days. So we've got some wood flooring throughout. There's tile in the bathroom, a nice bay window to allow you to enjoy those views. Spacious kitchen, as you see here. We were looking already at there was a covered front porch. There's also a nice back porch or side porch. There's a fenced backyard that was included with this property. There are apple trees, so wildlife galore in this area. So all of these things must have been a factor as far as the sale of this particular property. There's also additionally 2 full hookups for an RV that include electric and water, septic hookup. There's a shooting range that's on the property. So a nice storage building that's on the property. But all of these things together in those beautiful views, it's under contract, but it's located on Log Cabin Drive.
And so from one great view to another, we're going to head here to Hidden Meadows. This is, in my opinion, one of the nicest views you're going to find anywhere here on off of this property here. Look off the back deck, just a great shot in any direction. But this is Hidden Meadows. It's almost 10 acres. I'm going to walk you through. You walk in here to the front, get the nice great room, the stacked stone fireplace. You really got to appreciate this home for some old world charm and then the convenience of some of these modern amenities. So very, very nice here. As you walk in, here's again a very nice kitchen. Got the granite countertops. But you got to appreciate that. The tray ceilings as we move around. But here's a shot of the breakfast nook, and then of course the formal dining room that you have here. And this is the master bedroom. This home boasts 5 bedrooms and 4 full baths. There's a 2-door attached garage, a little over 65, almost 6,600 total square feet here. It's three levels of this home. I showed you there the master bedroom. Here's the master bath. It's very, very nice. As we travel, here's the game room of this home. Another master bedroom. This is upstairs on the 3rd level. A nice study or library or office if you wanted to. Here we come back to the side of the house. Chance to see that brick patio. You see, you turn around, there's that view that we were talking about earlier. Just very, very nice. Lots and lots of opportunity here. A little over, right at 10 acres on hidden meadows in Rocky Mount.
Next we'll travel to Wadesboro Road. There's a Ferrum address. It's kind of between Ferrum and Henry. Nice 20-acre tract. Very long road frontage on Wadesboro Road. Be a great hunting tract. Timber was cut a little over 20 years ago, so there's a lot of timber opportunity in the future. Not today, but it's priced accordingly. So again, very convenient to Ferrum College, not too far from Philpott Lake. Again, long road frontage, wooded tract. Already gotten a few inquiries on this one. New land listing again on Wadesboro Road. That's with a Ferrum address.
Our next property takes us to Ridgeway. As we represent sellers and buyers in Franklin County and beyond, this particular home has a Ridgeway address. It offers 3 bedrooms and a bath. It's move-in ready. It was purchased and rehabbed. And as I'll quickly slide through the pictures, spacious rooms, the say 3 bedrooms and the bath, but completely redone. So, and again, it's located in Ridgeway, whether for a first-time home buyer or for a step-down buyer. It's a wonderful property. So that concludes our new and our featured listings for this show. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us, and we look forward to seeing you at our next show or on Facebook or What About Live. Just stop by our office.